Have you ever felt it? That pressure of proving yourself. The weight of always needing to promote yourself in every room you walk into. Louder, smarter, funnier, stronger. Our world keeps telling us that strength means standing tall in armor, showing no weakness, winning every battle. But secretly, doesn't it feel exhausting? What if true strength wasn't in the noise at all? What if it was quiet, steady, a strength you don't have to perform because it's real? For thousands of years, the smartest people warned us about pride, the heavy armor that locks us away from growth. But they also pointed us toward its opposite, humility, not weakness, not self-doubt. Real humility, the kind that frees you from the endless fight to prove yourself. In the next few minutes, you'll uncover why humility is not just another good idea, but the path to real power. So stay with us, because this journey might just change the way you think about strength forever. Have you ever felt that pressure? That feeling that you always need to be more, a little louder, a little smarter, a little funnier, a little quicker on your feet. You know that need to prove your worth in every room you walk into. Our world often sends the message that to be strong, you have to be loud. Strength is the victory you announce, the award you display, the argument you win. This is the path of pride. And honestly, it can feel like the only way to succeed, but it can also be incredibly exhausting. It's like you're wearing a heavy suit of armor that you have to defend day in and day out. But what if there's another way, a different kind of strength, a strength that doesn't need to shout to be heard, a strength that is quiet, deep, and truly solid? Today, we're going to explore how to find that real strength by understanding one of the most powerful and misunderstood ideas out there: humility. First, to really get what true strength is, we need to be clear on what it isn't. And that brings us to pride. Pride is the voice of our ego. It's that nagging feeling that we need to be seen as important, to always be right, to be a step above everyone else. And in our world today, it shows up all the time. It's that feeling after you post something online and you find yourself checking for likes and feeling that little pang of disappointment if it doesn't get the attention you'd hoped for. It's that moment in a disagreement with someone you love when deep down you sense you might be wrong, but you argue even harder because backing down feels like losing. It's the fear that keeps you from asking a question in a meeting because you're worried you might look like you don't have it all together. This constant need to look perfect, to win every debate, to never lose face, that is pride. And this is not a new human struggle. For thousands of years, the world's wisest ancient traditions have warned us about this very path. They saw pride not as a strength, but as a serious trap. In the Bible, the book of Proverbs gives this powerful warning: pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Simply put, it means that when we let our ego get too big, we often set ourselves up for a painful lesson. And in the sacred Hindu text, the Bhagavad Gita, we learn that pride is a poison from within. It speaks of those given over to egoism, power, insolence, lust, and anger. In other words, pride creates a conflict deep inside of us. It can make us angry and defensive, and it cuts us off from others. Pride also cuts us off from who we really are. It's a heavy suit of armor. And real growth is impossible when you're trapped inside it. So, if pride is a locked door, then humility is the key that opens it. And let's be perfectly clear. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less. The great philosopher Confucius captured this difference so well when he said, "The superior man is dignified, but not proud. The common man is proud, but not dignified." He's saying that a truly strong person has a natural dignity. They don't need to be a show-off. A show-off might be loud, but that isn't the same as being strong. This quiet confidence is what opens the door to genuine wisdom. Buddha explained it perfectly. The fool who knows his foolishness is wise, at least so far. But a fool who thinks himself wise, he is called a fool indeed. It's a simple but powerful idea, isn't it? Being smart enough to admit you don't have all the answers is the first step toward real wisdom. A person who thinks they know everything can't learn anything new. And when you embrace this, that's when the real benefits start to show up in your life. Humility makes you open to learning and growing as a person. It helps you build deeper, more honest friendships, because people are drawn to someone who is genuine. And when you're not constantly defending your ego, you'll find yourself in far fewer pointless conflicts. You begin to build a powerful, lasting self-respect that no one can shake. Now, I can hear the question forming in your mind. This all sounds wonderful, but does it actually work in the real world? It's a fair and important question. This path has its challenges. The biggest fear is that humility will be mistaken for weakness. That in our competitive culture, being humble means you'll be seen as lacking confidence. But real confidence is often quiet. It's a strength you feel on the inside, so you don't feel the need to broadcast it on the outside. You see, a deep river has immense power. It just doesn't make as much noise as a shallow stream. The other concern is being overlooked. If I don't promote myself, won't I just be ignored? This is where humility works hand in hand with your actions. It's not about hiding your skills. It's about having the confidence to let your work speak for itself. You let your character and your reliability build your reputation for you. Ultimately, this quiet strength makes everything else in your life better. It helps you live with integrity. You see, when you have less to prove, life becomes simpler. There are no false images to maintain. It helps you practice the golden rule. And when your own ego isn't the center of the universe, you can truly listen and build empathy for others. You see, humility isn't just one good quality among many. It's the fertile soil where all the other good things in your life can truly grow. So, pride is that heavy armor we carry to protect a fragile ego. Humility is the inner strength that means you no longer need the armor. It is the freedom to be authentic, the freedom to grow, to connect, and to find a sense of peace in our busy, loud world. Now, this isn't about making a massive change overnight. It begins with one small choice, one moment where you decide to truly listen instead of just planning your response. One opportunity to let someone else be right without it feeling like a loser. One breath where you let go of the pressure to be anything other than who you are right now. So, I invite you to join this conversation. What is one small way you could practice a little humility today? Or what have you tried in your own life that helps you stay grounded? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience, well, it could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if this message resonated with you, please share it with someone who might find strength in it. Remember to subscribe for more ancient wisdom for our modern lives. Thank you for your time. Be kind to yourself on this path. It's a journey, not a race.